Um, Hello everyone, welcome to today's live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for coming here. Welcome to the live stream. We are live, we are live, we are live. Welcome. How are you all doing? Welcome to today's live stream. Thank you so much for coming. We are live, we are live. Let me test the sound. Let me test the sound. Oh, we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. I can see 3 million people in the house. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to the chat. A good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, wherever you're watching me from. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to this live stream. Please give the live stream a thumbs up as you come in. Nice to see you here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We are live. We are live. We are live. The birthday series continues. I can see 4 million people in the house. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Feel at home and welcome to the chat. You can say hi to me and tell me where you are watching me from. I really appreciate your presence here. 4 million people watching. Thank you so much. The Fresh Bros. Oh, such a nice name. The Fresh Bros. Hi, the Fresh Bros. How are you doing? The Fresh Bros. It sounds like the Passport Bros. Welcome, the Fresh Bros. Where are you watching me from? Mikalcom. Hello, Mikalcom. Where are you watching me from? Thank you so much for coming. Please hit the like button as you come in. I can see 6 million people in the house. Six watching. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence. I hope you can hear me clearly. Um, from Poland, Mikalcom. Oh, nice. Welcome, Mikalcom. How is Poland? I hope you are. I liked. Thank you. I hope you're in the capital. Is it Warsaw or Warsaw? Yeah, thank you so much for coming. The Fresh Bros, thank you for liking the live stream. Mikal, I hope you've liked the live stream. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is DIDA Safari from Kenya. Janelle MC, hi. Hi, Janelle. How are you doing? Today is hot, 30 degrees Celsius. That's not hot. Mikal, that's not hot. Huh? That temperature is like Mombasa. Mombasa is my home city in Kenya. I come from Kenya, but currently I'm in Kuwait. This place is extremely hot, close to 50 degrees. The other day it was 50 degrees. Yeah, but now it's a bit low, maybe around between 45, there about 45 to 50. So, uh-huh, I'm good. That's nice. That's nice. In Poland, that is hot. Yeah, I know. It is 27 degrees. Oh, it is 20, 27 degrees in Canada. Janelle. Oh, I wish it was 27 or 30 degrees here. Here it's something else. The heat here is something else. You have to put, like, if you work, if you happen to go outdoors, maybe you are working outdoors, you have to put on gloves, you have to put on sleeves, you have to put on like a face mask. You cover all your face and the heart. Yeah, so it's that crazy. Unfiltered Maria. Dida sasa. Poa sana. Maria mambo. Welcome, welcome, Maria. The one and only unfiltered. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. I hope you're having an easy afternoon. Mm? Beautiful smile as always. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I'm happy because when I see you here, even when I'm late, but you guys, you're like waiting for me. Yeah, so I have all the reasons to smile. What country are you in? Janelle, I'm in Kuwait. Asante sana. Janelle, who taught you that? Who taught you that, Janelle? Who is your Swahili teacher? Asante sana. Karibu. Karibu means welcome. Body walking exercise for your health. Blessings, host, and everyone. Thumbs up. Three. Bless, bro. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Barry. Uh, there's a there's a there's a comment I skipped. The fresh bros in England is 22. In England, 22 is hot. You guys, you don't know what hot means, eh? You don't know what hot means. You should come to Kuwait and visit this place. Eh? You see for yourself how this place is. It's really hot. So Barry, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's Barry walking exercise for your health. Janelle, I see you. Thank you for the love hearts. Janelle says my Kenyan friends. Oh, your Kenyan friends taught you. I hope I'm one of them. Hi, Maria from Janelle. By the way, Janelle, you don't have a jacket. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What is the temperature of Kuwait? Let me check today because today it was not that hot. The other day it was 50 degrees Celsius. But if I check right now, I know it will give me the current temperature. You see, right now it's 15 minutes or 17 minutes past 8 in the evening, and it's 42 degrees Celsius. My actual name is Alfie. Ah, Alfie. Thank you so much for coming. So, Alfie, you are in England, right? Alfie, you are in England. Janelle is in Canada. Maria is in the US. And we have Mikhail is in Poland. Wow. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. So the temperature in Poland is 30 degrees. In Canada is 27 degrees. In England is 22 degrees. And at the moment here, it's at night, around 20 minutes past 8, and it's 42 degrees Celsius. So obvious during the day it was over 42 degrees Celsius. Hello everyone. That's Christine Goma. That's my mom. Thank you, mom, for coming. How are you? How was your day? Unfiltered Maria blessing seeds from Barry Walking Exercise for your health. Mm-hmm. My actual name is Alfie. So, Alfie, thank you so much for coming. And you have such a nice name on YouTube, The Fresh Bros. It sounds like the Passport Bros. Are you a content creator? Are you a content creator, The Fresh Bros? because that name sounds really good. The Fresh Bros. Mm. Mom, welcome, welcome, Mom. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence, all of you here. Yeah, so those who are new here, Alfie, and Mikal. Um, my name is DIDA SAFARI. Mama Kebaraka, hello from Maria. I wish everyone could be calling my mom Mama Kebaraka. Yeah. So um, me and my brother made it up. Oh, so you are a content creator. What is your content all about? Shop anytime. Hello, hello, hello. Shop anytime. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. That is the one and only the blessed. The blessed or the blessed. I see you. I see you. The blessed JD. Shop anytime. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful day. And shop anytime. You told us that you'll be having a dancing video. And then instead of putting your video, you are putting our sis Jerry. Huh? It's Jerry who is dancing on your channel. You have to dance yourself. We want to see you dancing. Sister Grace, I see you. Hello, Sister Grace. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence here. And God bless you for coming. For those who are new, I was saying my name is Dida Safari. I'm from Kenya, but currently in Kuwait. And this live stream in this month, I'm doing live streams every day. I'm celebrating my birthday. I celebrated my birthday on the 3rd of July, and I decided to do a 30 days challenge. That's why I'm here every day. Yeah, so in my birthday series, I talk about myself, my life since childhood up to date. So feel welcome, feel at home, yeah, and enjoy the live stream. So here, it's all about fun, positivity, and yeah, just interacting and having fun together. I see 5 million people in the house. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Blessings, blessings, blessings all the way. Yeah, so Mama, hello, hello to Maria. Mama, how was your day? Mama Kebaraka, how was your day? I hope Grace will not come for me. Uko aje Grace? Hmm? Uko aje Grace from mom? Mom is saying Uko aje Grace. Uh-huh. Mom, I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so guys, we are continuing with our birthday series. We are at 15 minutes in this live stream. So I think we can start. Who will remind us where we ended? Because we had the animal stuff, the animal challenge, and then we had Q&A. Then yesterday we just had fun. Gitau John Mambo, how are you? Maria from Gitau John. Yeah, so how are you doing, Gitau John? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Like done. Thank you. Or is this the blessed? Gitau John, where are you watching me from? My day was good. That's nice, mom. Nice to hear that. That's nice. Nice to hear that. I knew. Gitau John. Hey, the blessed. You are so blessed. You are so blessed. You are so blessed with houses. I hope you're giving me those that I don't have. JD, I hope you're giving me those that I don't have. The blessed, the powerhouse of houses. Yeah, thank you so much for coming, JD. I know you are doing your thing in the background. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Who will remind me? Who will remind me, or who will remind us where we ended on our birthday series? Because we want to pick it up from there. We see what we have to share in. Uh, And this is the last week of the birthday series. So, Nikopoa. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Grace. That's nice. Yeah, so this is our last week of the birthday series. So, we'll be doing this today. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So on Saturday, we'll be here celebrating my young sister's birthday, Stella, and we'll have the small giveaway for the fourth week, and then we'll end the month or the birthday series, and then we'll be back to our normal schedule. Oh, Iris Joe, hi, my macho man brother. My macho man brother, welcome, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well where you are. Thank you so much for coming. Si unaona mabata yali kukoroga. Yeah, giveaway. Okay, I'll have a pair of socks. You'll have a pair of socks for the winner. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you too. Service! The hottest kitchen is here. Welcome, Service. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming, Service. Oh, Favor, how are you, Favor? I hope you're doing well. Favor, now you are not a visitor. Yesterday you were a visitor, but today feel at home. Hmm? You are part of the family now. Thank you so much for coming. Service says, Dida. Hi, Service. The hottest kitchen. Welcome, welcome, Service. The only problem is that I normally don't know who is on the keyboard when Service Hot Kitchen comes. I don't know if it's the brother or it's the sister, but the hottest. What I know is that the hottest kitchen is here mm, for delicious um, for delicious meals and delicacies. Welcome, welcome, Service. Yeah, Favor, the nurse midwife, I see you. You're saying you're good. Thank you so much for coming. And you're saying you're good. And you? Yeah, me, I'm good. Me, I'm good. I can't complain. I had a wonderful day. Yeah, though, this place is a bit hot. Is a bit hot, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. The fact that I'm alive, I've gone to work and came back. I have all the reasons to thank God and to like. To put a smile on my face. Yeah. There are people who are complaining here saying that it's hot where they are. Mikhail was here from Poland, was saying that Poland is 30 degrees Celsius right now. And I was telling them that place is not hot. And then Janelle was saying Canada is 27 degrees Celsius. And I was like, what? I wish this place was 27 degrees. And Alfie, Alfie also is from England. He was saying England is 22 degrees. I was like, what? I wish this place was 22 degrees. Imagine now, here it's 30 minutes past 8 in the evening, and it's 42 degrees Celsius. 42, you can imagine that, 42. So definitely during the day, it was hold on, guys. Um, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I I was opening the door. There are people who are repairing the bathroom, so I had to open the door. I had to open the door. So if you hear people talking in the background, they are repairing a spot in the bathroom, and yeah. So you will bear with me. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming. Uh, Favor the nurse midwife said, yes, I am now part of the family. Yes. Mrs. Service. Oh, it's the sister. Thank you so much, Mrs. Service. The boss lady. Hello, that's Untutored Maria. Irish Joe says, so does this giveaway include a free meal? My macho man brother, eh? You just want a meal, eh? Oh my God. Service says unfiltered. Favor hi from unfiltered Maria. Unfiltered Maria says Joe hi. Irish Joe says hi Maria. Okay, so we have 8 million people in the house. Please give the live stream a thumbs up as we proceed. And you guys, you don't want to remind me where I thought you disappeared like a ghost. Yeah, sometimes my macho man brother. Yeah. Massimo Dama, I see you, Massimo Dama. Welcome, Mercy. Christine, my mom says, hey, Mercy, I want a big free meal, lol. Don't worry, you'll get a free meal. Hi, mom, from Mercy Mudama. Yeah, so guys, those who are new, we are doing a birthday series. I'm doing live streams every day because of celebrating my birthday. I celebrated my birthday on the 3rd of July, and I decided to do a 30 days challenge. Like I'll be doing live streams every day, and we are here. Today is day 22, so we are almost there. It looked like it was so difficult when I was beginning. I was asking myself, will I manage to do live streams every day? Yeah, but we are here, almost through, almost done with the month, day 22. So we have 8 days to go. Yeah, so you guys, you need to like clap for me because I've been consistent. Eh? Yeah, I've tried to push like coming every day, even though sometimes I come late because I have some stuff to run, or sometimes I come late from work. Yeah, but I make sure that I show up because I promised you guys that I was supposed to be here every day. Mm-hmm. Grace says, I reminded you, you skipped. Oh, okay. Life after high school, Elisha Bado, life after university. How much watch hour do you have? Today I checked, I was 1853. But I have a couple of days, I think like 5 days, YouTube have not updated. So when they update that, I know, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, Janelle. Mm-hmm. Um, congrats. Okay, Massimo Dama congratulating me. Janelle congratulating me. The sixth, the sixth also congratulating me. DIDA Safari Bishop, yes. Janelle says amazing. Thank you so much, the sixth. Yeah, thank you for congratulating me because I've been consistent. You know, it's not easy because I'm not used to do live streams every day. Like, but I've tried to push and make sure that I show up every day. And there we are. And on my WH, I'm at 1850. I saw it 1853 today. So hopeful when they update the 5 days, is 4 days or 5 days. I know I'll be moving towards 2000. So guys, maybe very soon we'll do a half monetization, and pray for me that once I do fully monetization, then we start hitting the road because this is a traveling channel. All right, lifestyle and traveling channel. Yeah, so Grace was reminding me of our birthday series, and for the winners for the 3 weeks, because we had winners in week 1, week 2, and week 3, and now we are in week 4, which is the last week of the birthday series. I hope um, I gave all like the giveaways except one, who is hopeful to win again this week. So that one person said, don't send me the coffees, just stay with them until this challenge ends. So when I get maybe 10 or 5 or 2, you send them at once. Yeah, so there we are. And mom, you're there. Um, Mom was supposed to share. Mom, you are supposed to share your coffee with Mercy, But don't worry, mom. We ni mamake Baraka. I am a winner. Oh, you are a winner? Yeah, wewe ni mamake Baraka. You are my mom, so we'll do it in house. We'll do it in house. Yeah, so we had winners. We had winners for week 1, week 2, week 3, and now we are in week 4. So for those who don't know about the giveaway, it's like one way of appreciating God, the fact that He has taken me growing up since my childhood until now, and it's just a small giveaway. It's just a small giveaway. We normally ask random questions because every day I told you that I'm talking about myself. I normally talk about myself. So I normally I do this because I want you to be on the chat just to listen to my story. And then on Saturdays, I normally ask questions about what I told you, especially about my life. And then I normally come up with like the winners. I normally have 3 people: the first person, the second, and the third winners. So the first normally get 3 coffees, and the second normally gets 2 coffees, and the last or the third gets a coffee. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing since day 1 until now. And today is Monday, the 22nd of July, which is the 22nd day of our birthday series. So we are almost done. This is our last week. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Maria, unasikia hiyo maneno? Kuna in-house kuku kwa mamake Baraka. Grace. Sasa unasema kuku, maybe ni mbuzi. Grace. Winner, winner, chicken. Yeah, maybe we're gonna slaughter a goat. Irish Joe, I hope you'll come. I hope you'll come. Grace, nasikia. Yeah, so that is it. So picking it up from where we ended, I think I ended where I was talking about my life in the university, and to a point where I even went into politics. Yeah, and now I have to start uh, like life after university or life after school. Yeah, so when I left Nairobi, the session has started. Those who are taking notes, feel free to do so. Yeah, so when I left Nairobi, Nairobi, for those who don't know, Nairobi is the capital city of Kenya. That is where I went to the university. So I left Nairobi. I came back home, but I didn't stay at home for long. When I talk of home, I mean in the village in Kilifi, because in Kenya we have counties. I come from Kilifi County, that is County 003, which is in the coast of Kenya. So when I talk of home, I'm talking about Kilifi County. So I went back, I will come by. All right, all right, all right. If you come by, we'll, we're gonna have nyama choma. Do you know nyama choma? Do you know nyama choma? So do your research about nyama choma, because you know macho means eyes, right? So nyama means meat, nyama choma, roasted meat. Huh? Yeah, so that's what we are going to have, Irish Joe. Yeah, so let's go on. Let's go on. Service, I can see you. Service, my dear, says I can see you. All right, Maria. Also, I see you saying favor hi. Oh, this chat on the phone has stopped. All right. Okay, let's proceed. So when I finished my uni, I went to Mombasa. No, I went back home. I stayed there for a bit, like maybe less than a month, I can say, less than a month, and then I left. It is an alien. Yeah, so less than a month. Then I left the village. I went back to the city, the coastal city, Mombasa. So I went there to hustle. I went there to hustle. But remember, during this time, we were we were approaching the elections in Kenya, and since I was still vying for the position of member of county assembly, I had to do something. I had to do something like I had a lot of ideas, of which I still do, of which I still do, or I still have those ideas. Once this channel picks up, or when the right time comes, I will still pursue those dreams. Yeah. So during that time, I had a lot of ideas, like I had seen a lot of gaps in the village, because normally politicians come, they promise stuff, but when they got into those positions, they forget about themselves. They forget about not about themselves, but they forget about the promises that they made to the people. So they just go there, they enrich themselves, all that stuff. And then still in the society, we have a lot of organizations that normally fund the unprivileged students, especially those who are transitioning from primary school to high school. Yeah, because in the village we have a lot of families that are struggling, especially on how to put their kids in school. So sometimes you get like you have these bright students or bright kids that do perform well in the primary school education, and they have to transition to high school, but the parents cannot afford because they don't have jobs, they don't have businesses, so they're just there. So that's why sometimes we have these organizations which normally look for those bright students, but they come from poor families. But for me, when I came from out of university, I saw a gap, because once students do their exams in primary school and now they are transitioning to high school, there's normally a lot of organizations that normally come to the village. They check those who have scored like 400 marks and above, or 350 marks. We have other organizations looking for those who scored 300 marks and above. And by the way, guys, those who don't understand about the education system in Kenya, though right now it has changed, but the previous education system was a kid has to go through kindergarten, that is the preschool, that is KG1, KG2, and KG3, 3 years of the preschool, and then they were supposed to go to primary school. Primary school has the lower primary and the upper primary, which is standard 1 to standard 8. That's why the education system was called 844. So 8 years of primary school, whereby you have lower primary school from class 1 to class 3, and then upper primary school from class 4 to class 8, or standard 4 to standard 8. And then one will do a national exam, that is Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, KCPE, and the results were supposed to be out of 500 marks, because it was 5 subjects. Each subject is 500, is one out of 100. So one was supposed to score marks out of 500. So if someone gets 400 marks and above, that's a genius. That's a genius. So there are so many organizations which normally come to look for those students. Yeah, because they understand that those schools in the village, many parents are very poor. And then we have other organizations that normally look for 350 and above, and some 300 and above. But we have those who are having 300 and below. Um, uh, there used to be that gap. There's no one who is looking for those people. Like maybe they have like 250 between 250 and 300, because 250 is above average. And then another gap was, maybe there's this person who scored maybe like 300 and above, or 350 and above, but they didn't get a sponsor. All right. So the parents will struggle to put their uh, hmm, let me check. I will come to Kenya and there. New president, be the new president and bring about equality. It's okay, it's okay. If you become the president, I'll be the vice president or the deputy president. Yes, so um, the other gap that I saw was there are these students who join high school, but maybe they performed really well, but they didn't get the opportunity to get the scholarship to transition from primary school to high school. But the parents, maybe they sold a piece of land or they sold a property at home to put their kids in school. But then along the way, maybe you see the parents is unable to like support the kid in school. So you find maybe the kid um, drops out of school along the way, maybe the end of Form 1 or Form 2 or even Form 3. So I saw that gap because there was this student when I was finishing class 8. This particular person was in, I think, standard 4 or 5, and he was a very bright kid. So I joined high school. Natecho, I see you, Natecho. Irish Joe, my sis is here. Like Dan, BP Dida, poa sana. Sounds good. Greetings, everyone from Natecho. Greetings, Nate. Welcome, welcome, Nate. Thank you so much for coming. I'm here chilling with my macho man brother, Irish Joe. That is Jimmy Joe. Yeah, so let's proceed, guys. So I'm giving you a history of something that I did. So when I got to after high school, after university, I saw this gap because this particular person was very bright. When I was in class 8, he was in, I think, standard 4, and every time he was amongst the top 3. And then when I joined high school, this particular person, I think I was in Form 3. He came to my school because he had joined a nearby high school, but he couldn't. The parents couldn't pay the school fees, so he had to go to the quarry. There is another quarry that we get the coral stone for buildings. So imagine this person was very bright, and then I came to learn about him that he was in the quarry, like working in the quarry instead of going to school because he had gone to Form 1, then dropped out of Form 1. He joined our school when I was in I think Form 4. When I was in Form 4, he joined our school. He he went through Form 1, and then by the end of Form 1, he dropped out of school again for the second time. So now, because I had finished university, and I learned that he was in the quarry, like, working in the quarry. And good, I like the Dera dance. Yeah, so sorry for the noise, guys. There are people who are repairing the bathroom, but they're almost done. So you'll bear with me. You'll bear with me. They're done. They are done, brother. Yeah, so they're almost done. So you'll bear with me. All right. Yeah. So going forward, when I learned that this guy was in the quarry, I really felt bad because I wasn't a bright student in school. I wasn't a bright student in school, but I was not that dull. Yeah. So I was there. I already told you about that. Yeah, because I did my KCSE and I got good grades. I went to this school that I told you about. So when I learned about this guy, I really felt bad, and I saw that gap. Like, there are so many organizations, yes, that are funding. They are there with you. Okay. Yeah. So they're done. So the noise is gone. Okay. So there are so many organizations like in the community that fund bright students. those who are transitioning from primary school to high school. But the gap that I saw is that there are people who join high school through the effort of the parents, and then along the way they drop out of school, and there's no one who is looking for those people. So I decided to register an NGO or a community-based organization that was aimed at bridging that gap, like mostly we have we have um, we have those people who drop out of school and there's no one who is looking after them and they're bright. So I wanted to bridge that gap, yeah, because I know those who are not from Kenya, maybe they don't understand what I'm talking about, because most countries they have free education, but in Kenya you have to pay. Yeah, though they say it's free education, but you have to pay, and it's not for many parents who don't have jobs and businesses. It's difficult to raise that kind of money. Yeah, so I came up with this community-based organization just to like bridge that gap. And the way I was supposed to go about it, or the way we were going about it, because I was working somewhere. So when I went to Mombasa, there was this person who I see watu wamenyamaza, wako busy wanaandika notes. Yeah, I know people are busy writing notes, listening to this story. Yeah, because you guys, the other time I told you that at one point in life I joined politics, and I was vying for a political position, that is member of county assembly, because in Kenya we have two forms of government. We have the national government, which is run by the president and the deputy president, and then we have the national assembly government, and still we have the county government. The county government is led by the governor, and then we have members of county assembly. So I was vying for this position, member of county assembly. So because I had the community at heart, and I wanted to do something different, so I came up with this community-based organization. It still exists. It still exists. My ears are open. Yeah, so I came up with this community-based organization. You guys, if maybe you want to confirm that, you can check. We had a website, but now because the website is normally hosted and you're supposed to pay for it, we didn't pay for it. So if you search in the internet, you will not get this website. But if you check on Facebook, you'll see the page and you'll see what we used to do. So the organization, or the community-based organization name, is the Talanta CBO. I can write that one on the chat. The Talanta CBO. The Talanta CBO, or you can search the Talanta community-based. CBO is community-based organization, because we wanted to register it as an ungovernmental organization, that is an NGO, but it was during those time, it was electioneering period in Kenya, and there are so many politicians that were registering NGOs, getting money from donors, and then instead of using that money towards the cause that they suggested, they were using that money to do campaigns. That's why the government now decided they were not registering NGOs at that time. So it was difficult for me to register an NGO, but I had to register it as a CBO, a community-based organization, which is a bit different from an NGO, because a CBO belongs to the community, because you are supposed to have at least 15 members upon registration, and everything that you'll do is supposed to be agreed upon by this group of people. And then also, even in opening bank accounts, you're supposed to have the chairman, the treasurer, the secretary. So it was something good for me, because it I was bringing more people. So it's something that I didn't have uh, like full control by myself, because I was to share ideas and then other people also will chip in. So ninaandika notes, Grace sitasahau. Mom is writing notes. Yeah, so we formed this CBO, and the first project of the CBO, we were trying to come up with community school, because now bridging the gap, because where I was working, because I was working in a security company and other companies, a group of companies. So I was there working, and then the person who was the CEO of the company, uh, um, I talked to him to help me like to register the CBO. So I had co-workers that we agreed like we want to do this for the community, and there was certain amount of money that we were contributing every month, and then we identified a number of students that had dropped out of school from the community, and we had to put them in a nearby secondary school back to school. So this particular person I was talking about was the first beneficiary. We went for him, and some other guys also from the community. Yeah, we sent them to the secondary school that I used to teach. Yeah, because they knew me there, and also my mom was the chair lady of the parents association, that is teachers and parents association. So it was easy, like, to put them there. And also when we do our contributions, monthly contribution, whatever we get, we used to send to the school. And then, because now there are so many people who were dropping out of school due to the same, we decided like to have a project. We decided to come up with a secondary school, a community school, a secondary school, that we were, whenever we get these people who drop out of school, we will bring them to this school, and then we find donors to fund, so that, because a school, people have to pay for a school to keep on running. So even if we take people who have dropped out of school to this school, but we still have money to keep the school running. So that is what we did. We started, but remember, the money was coming out of our pockets, and the chairman by then of the project, or the CBO, was the person I was working with or working for. Yeah, so he was chipping a lot of money uh, towards the project. And we proceeded, we did the groundbreaking, we did the foundation, and we were coming up with the school while we were looking for donors. And then the other part of the CBO, like trying to bridge the gap, we have these people who are not good in class. All right, because I know people are born different. People are born different. We have those who are sharp. Some they just come to class, they will not write notes, they will just be joking in class, but when the exam comes, they are good to go. Carissa Kalama, my elder brother, my brother-in-law. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming, brother. Yeah, so we are not I mean, we are different. We are not the same. So we have those who are geniuses, like they come to class, they will not pay attention to the teacher, or maybe even they will not be writing notes, or you will not see them sitting down like studying. But whatever the teacher teaches in class, that is what they put in their minds. And when the exam comes, those people, you will see those people like, flying with you know uh, passing the exam with flying colors. Yeah. So, and then we have those who are not good in class. But if you come to like co-curriculum activities, maybe like playing football, netball, volleyball, cricket, maybe athletics, these guys are really talented. But when you bring them to class, they're not good. They're not good at all. So we saw that gap, because sometimes you see um, people, they are not transitioning to high school because they got bad grades. They got bad grades. Um, they got bad grades, which means um, they cannot transition to high school. But when you take them to the field, like playing football or other games, Pravin Tiwari, I see you. How are you doing? Namaste, namaste, brother. Thank you so much for coming, Pravin. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Carissa Kalama, I hope you've given the live stream a thumbs up. I hope you've given the live stream a thumbs up. Yeah, so let's proceed. So I wanted us, Carissa Kalama Mambo from Mom. Grace says, Maria, kindly welcome my better three-quarter. Yeah, so the other way to bridge the gap, Mama Christine, greetings. Nate, call her Mama Baraka. Call her Mama Baraka, that's my mom. But I know I'm going to have a war with Grace because uh, she's called Mama Nema. But you can just call her Mama Baraka. Yeah, so the other way to bridge the gap is those people, because those people also, they want to have a future. They want to have a future. And we say education is the key to success. Like, if you want to prosper in life, we are normally told that, Mama Baraka blessings. Yes. Yeah, we are told that you're supposed to take your kids to school, take your kids to school, all that. But we have other people who are not good in class, but they are good in these co-curriculum activities. Like, I know of so many people who are very good footballers in primary school, which means, because, like, we have these big teams in the world like Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, all that, name them. We have these people who are earning because of their talents. But, like, in the villages, we have so many people who are talented, but there is no organization, or there is no one who is looking upon them. You see, so someone is not good in class, but maybe their talent can make them earn a living, but there's no one who is like, giving them the support. Because in some countries, once they identify that you have a certain talent, they normally take you to this, like, training centers or academies, you see, so that you can enhance your talent. And at some point, you go for trials, and maybe you start earning through your talent. So I was like, who is that one person who will look for these people? Because I know there are people that I know, they were good athletes, they were good footballers, but they're just there in the village. They didn't go to high school, and they're just rotting in the village. So I decided, like, this CBO will focus on those people, especially talents. So apart from the school, the second project was supposed to be like a talent center. So if you are there in the chat, and if you're there in the chat, those in the bush, and you want to become a politician, these are ideas that I'm selling for you for free, because I know there is no one who has ever thought about this. Yeah. Poa sana mom from Karisa Kalama. Hey Natecho from mom. Yeah, so I know there's no one who has ever thought about this. So if you are there, these are things that you can buy. You can buy for free. Imagine you are buying them from me for free. Yeah, so that's why the name came, the Talanta CBO. So because I knew politicians not easy. Yeah, but I know. There's someone there who is aspiring to be a politician, or maybe you are very close to a politician. You can share these ideas. I know they'll be helpful to someone out there. If someone decide to implement them in their place, yeah, I know someone will benefit out of this, because they are my ideas. They are my ideas, but I cannot just keep them in store. Yeah, I can just share them freely, freely or for free. If you are associated to a politician, or you want to become a politician, or you want to join politics, yeah, you can try to implement this at your place. I know there's someone who will benefit out of this. Yeah, so the name Talanta CBO, police with those dares. Ate. Yeah, so Me, I want to be a police leader. Huh? You want to be a police? Nate, you want to be a police for real? Okay, okay, all the best. Hello, royal bro and chat. That is my royal sis, Aunt Olga. How are you, Ann? How are you doing? How was your day? Thank you so much for coming. Natecho, utakimbiza watu wewe. Ann Darling from Natecho Traveler. Thank you so much for coming, Ann. We are still on our birthday series, and uh, we are at life after university. Life after university. Yes, naweza Mama Baraka. Yeah. So, are you serious about that, Nate? You want to become a police for real? Na ni kweli, because atakuwa serikali alafu Wanga atahepa. Yeah, Wanga hapendi serikali. So, Grace Royal Seeds, blessings from Aunt Olga. Yeah, so that is it. The name the Talanta CBO came about because of bridging that gap. Those who are talented but they don't get someone to help them, like to transition to high school, and those who drop out of school. So those were like the programs of the CBO. So the first program was education. The second program was talent development, talent nurturing and development. And then we had other programs like agriculture, because in my place, when the rains come, when it's rain season, many people are used to, we have agriculture and agribusiness. So people are just focused on um, the culture of cultivating. And in my place, our culture is like when you see the rains, you just plant maize. But now it's high time. I thought like it was high time that people need to change that culture of cultivating, because agriculture is the culture, the things that you're used to do, like in the farm. Yeah, so like we thought like people need to change their mindset. Like it's not always that when you see the rains, you plant maize, because in most times the maize don't do really well in my place. Yeah, but even if it's short rains, people will plant maize. Yeah, because that is our staple food. But we thought like there are ways, and I'm saying this, Grace, you are there, you are in this sector, agricultural sector. Yeah, I know you can take this and try to do a lot of research about it, and I know you are well versed in this sector. Yeah, so you can even share this information in your channel, because I know very soon you're going to be a content creator. You're going to have your YouTube channel. So we wanted like agriculture that is sustainable, or sustainable agriculture, if I can say, because during short rains, it's not a must that you plant maize. That will not do well, but you can plant like cowpeas, or let's say what else? Maybe beans, the cereals. And then if you have a lot of them, then you can put some for your consumption, and then the surplus you can sell. Then when you sell, you can buy maize from maybe those people who plant maize in Kericho. That maize does really well. Yeah, but now people are so focused on maize. Like when you see the rains, you have to plant maize. So we had that program that we wanted to bring experts who will educate the people in the village. Like this time, when you see the rains, you can plant this crop, and then some other modern ways of crop farming. Yeah, let me try to catch up with the chat. Grace, hope unanitumia memo. Penye tumefika mtoto amekuja au I wait. We, Ann tall girl. Yani Ann I know you are just focused on one side of this series. It's okay. Hajafika. Yeah. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. Uh-huh. Hajafika. But I will touch on that. I will touch on that briefly in today's live stream. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. True Nate Grace, hope unanitumia memo. That is Unfiltered Maria, Maria Blessings from Untold Girl, and hi from Unfiltered Maria, Natecho Maria, welcome dear. Nate Mambo from Maria. Maria, nilikwambia umpe kiti my better three quarter, kumbe haukuwa. That is Grace. Nate says poor Maria. Maria says alikuwa huku, bado yuko ama? Hata simuoni, acha nimtafute. Mwambie niko hapa aje tujuane na nimkaribishe. Okay. Yeah, the better three quarter was here. The better three quarter was here. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for tuning in. We are still on with our birthday series, and yes, so I'm still on the story about the CBO that I came up with during that time. So, and Untold Girl, you are asking if the baby penye tumefika mtoto amekuja au I wait. So maybe there's something that I left when I was in the university. I will just do a small recap about that because of Anne, because I was trying to do away with that story. But Anne is so focused on that story of dating and marriage stuff. Yeah, so when I was going to, remember I told you that I was studying, I was teaching in high school. Let me just do this small recap and then proceed with our organization story. Yeah, so I was teaching in this nearby high school, and then I joined university. So when I was joining university, my girlfriend at that time, Untold Girl, I hope you're still there. I'm doing this because of you. So my girlfriend at that time, remember when we were in high school, we used to see each other, and then after finishing our high school, I went home, she went to their home. So like there was that distance. So it was a bit difficult, but we had to cope up with the situation. And then when I was joining university, I went to Nairobi, and then my girlfriend was in Mombasa. So when I was joining university, I remember she cried. She cried when I was going there. And when I asked her, why are you crying? She was like, okay, we've been dating for Mwambie niko hapa. Okay, I read that. Untold Girl, are you there? Because you cannot take me back. You cannot take me back, and maybe you've gone to the bushes or you are not listening. I'm doing this because of you. And my royal sees, say hi on the chat before I proceed. And you cannot take me back, and maybe you're not in the chat. I need to make sure that you're in the chat because we already finished week 1, week 2, and week 3. Now we are at live after uni. So I'm waiting, Anne, if you're still there. I'm waiting, Anne, if you're still there. Yeah, so as I proceed, for Anne to say hi on the chat, Anne, Untold Girl, my royal sees, I want to make sure that you're there because this story is because of you. I see you are so much interested in this story, my dating life. Yeah, so my girlfriend really cried because I was going to the university, and her argument was, or her reason for shedding tears was like, oh, you're going to uni, there's so many beautiful girls, and maybe you'll go and get someone else, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, just chill, eh? Yeah, because we've been together, and we promised each other that we'll be committed to this relationship, all that stuff. Yeah. So I went to uni, and we kept on communicating. And then the same year, she also traveled to Lebanon, to Lebanon. So when she was traveling, uh, I did the same thing because I was like, oh, okay. We used to be together in the same school, and then we parted ways because we had completed our high school. Yeah, I was at home, she was at her home, and then we again parted. I went to Nairobi, she was in Mombasa. She cried because she had these insecurities, like maybe I'll get another girl over there to date because I'm going to join the university and we have a lot of beautiful girls over there, all that stuff. And the same thing also happened to me. I don't know how it happened, but when she was traveling, she asked me that she wanted to travel to Lebanon. She has gotten a job. She wants to help the family. And at first, I was a bit reluctant to tell her to go, but I was like, okay, we are not married and she has a family to support. So I gave in to the request and I said, okay, yeah, you can go ahead. So she traveled. But I remember that time I called her when she was at the airport to confirm that they are almost boarding. So when she told me that they are boarding, and I know she told me that because I had seen the ticket, that after boarding, after 30 minutes after boarding, they will be, they will be going. So after 30 minutes, I tried to call her number and it wasn't reachable. That stupid thing happened. Like I just found myself, you know, tears were rolling down my cheeks. I was crying. And I was asking myself, why am I even crying? But I also had the same insecurities. Like, okay, we've been dating for this long time, and now she's traveling. Maybe over there because I didn't know about Lebanon. I thought like, oh, maybe she's going over there, and maybe she'll get someone else, maybe better. Um, who is better? Maybe more than me. All that stuff. It is what it is. Untold girls. My royal sees. Wewe ni mambo mbaya. Wewe ni mambo mbaya. Untold girl. You've made me go back. Utalipia hii story. Untold girl utalipia hii story. Fundi Papi, habari gani? Poa sana fundi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Untold girl utalipia hii story. Wewe. Nakuona sana. Ulinifuatilia sana na umenifuatilia sana. It's okay by the way. It's okay. It's okay. It's nice also to recall and recap, mapenzi wewe. Maria niache. Niache Maria, niache. Yeah, so she flew to Lebanon. She went there. So all through this time, I was in the university. She was in Lebanon. Yeah, so we didn't communicate for like 3 days, and I was so worried. So for 3 days, I kept on like crying, all that stuff. Yeah, though sometimes I remember about that time, and I'm like, kulia tena. Oh yeah, achana na mimi Grace. Grace, kwenda zako wewe. Yeah, I did. I cried. Yeah. So tears trickled down. Like, yeah. So I went to the room. I just soaked my bed with tears. But it is what it is. Mercy, wewe unacheka. Mercy, I think you know this story. Mercy, Mercy, acha kucheka. So I was there. We were not. Maria Dida is blushing. I see. I see. So I went to the room. I soaked my pillow with tears, and I was like, oh, so I've wasted all my time from high school, and now she's going out there. Maybe she'll get an Arab or other nationality, and she'll forget about me. Grace, hope better three quarter anakufanya hivi. Yeah, so after 3 days, I received a call. I received a call, a known number, foreign number, but I was so hopeful that she was the one. And then when I received, she was the one. Yeah, so I really felt good, and yeah, we kept on communicating, and I said it before. Masi Mudama is my friend from the university. We didn't go to the same university, but we shared a hostel. We were in the same hostel. The hostel that I told you that I had to like move to another hostel, and Masi Mudama used to talk to. She's a friend. She's a friend. My wife. She used to talk to my wife. Yeah, because. Uh, That's why she's laughing because she knows some of these stories. Yeah, so I went through the university life, even during the time when I was robbed. Now, let me skip there. Yeah, during the time when I was robbed on a Sunday, remember I told you that the phone that I was robbed. It was my first phone that I bought with my my money. Yeah. Um. So So my girlfriend by then tried to reach me. She couldn't reach me for like 3 days. But the good thing is that she had the contacts for my roommate. My roommate. I know my roommate will watch this video because my roommate also is like Mercy. Before Mercy used to watch and was not commenting. Cecil Roger, where you are? Maria, we niache. Yeah, Cecil Roger, where you are, big ups to you, my brother. Cecil Roger was my roommate. Yeah, so I had shared my roommate's contacts to my girlfriend. So she had to contact my roommate after 3 days, and I told her what had happened. And during this time, because it was during exams time, and I had cleared my school fees and also cleared my rent. So, and dad had already sent money that was also stolen. Yeah, so I can say like I called home. My dad didn't have money because my dad at that moment also was in school. Yeah, so I needed a phone. I needed a phone. So my girlfriend sent some money to me, yeah, and then my dad sent. She My dad had he had these bonga points. He had a lot of bonga points, so he had to transfer some bonga points to me, and then I went to take this Samsung phone. I had to pay bonga points, half bonga points and half of the money. Yeah, so having said that, I don't know you guys in the chat if you can support your love, especially for the girls, if you can support the boy child just the same way my my girlfriend supported me. Remember when I lost the 38,000 Kenya shillings, she gave me 7,000. And now in the university, I've been robbed, my phone and other stuff. She sent some money. I added with the bonga point that my dad gave me. I got this phone. Yeah. So now I'm getting the reasons like to continue clinging on her, like the insecurities that she had, like I'm going to the university, I'll get other girls, you know. Watu, hello. Korean Chacha, my amazing brother, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah. So going forward, Untold Girl, I know you are still there. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the thumbs up, Korean Chacha. Yeah, so I'm doing this because of you, Untold Girl. So fast forward now, I'm out of the university. So when I was graduating, she was about to come back to the country. So I went for my graduation, and she came like 17th, 10th. So like a month after my graduation, I must be here. I know. I know. So a month after my graduation, she landed back to Kenya. So remember, you guys, I told you that Grace is my elder sis, and we've been sharing secrets. So during this time, I was in Mombasa. I had already started working in Mombasa in this security firm. It's a group of companies. There are so many. There were so many companies like cleaning services, tours and travel companies. But I was so focused on the uh, security firm, and also doing part time in a law firm. Sometimes I used to go to the to assist, the lawyer, going to the court, taking the summon and hearing dates, all that stuff, doing clerical work in his law firm. But full time I was working in a security firm. Nimekwama hapo kwa girlfriend send money, unasema ilikuwa how much au tusonge? Yeah, the first one was 7,000 Kenya shillings. The second one I can't remember. But it was close to, I think it was 8,000 shillings. It was close to 10,000 shillings. Because I remember it was a Galaxy, the phone that I bought was a Galaxy Trend Plus. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy Trend Plus. That is the one I bought. So you are supposed to pay bonga points. It was 7,000 bonga points and 8,000 Kenya shillings. So she's the one who sent the money for me. Yeah. So 8,000 Kenya shillings and 8,000 Kenya shillings and the 7,000 bonga points was sent to me from my dad. Yes. And the first incident when I lost money, she sent 7,000. God bless her for us. Yeah. Okay, service, I can see you still there, my amazing seeds. Yes, so fast forward, she came back to the country. So remember, I was in Mombasa. I was working in this company. God bless that too. Yes, amen, amen to that. Yeah, so I was working in this company. So because she was coming back to the country, remember when I was graduating, I went to Nakuru. No, not Nakuru. Our graduation happened in Thika main campus. Remember, I told you that I went to Mount Kenya University, Nairobi campus, which was in Parklands, the former Inorero University, close to Nairobi University School of Law and Kenyatta University School of Law. Yeah, but our graduation, we went to Happy Valley in Thika. Yeah, and I went with my dad, another cousin of mine that we were working together, a sister to my girlfriend, and there's some other friends that were in Nairobi that came with me. Yeah. So a month after my graduation, I was coming back to the country. So you know what I did? I shared this information with my sis Grace. Now Grace in Mbeya. Yeah, remember growing up, I used to share like secrets with Grace. So during this time, I was in Mombasa, and she was supposed to land in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi. So I decided to go and pick her up in Nairobi. Yeah, now because I was traveling, I couldn't travel from Mombasa to Nairobi without letting anyone in the family knowing about that. So the only person that I was very close to that I could share this story was Grace. Remember, when I started, I said I wanted to get married at a very young age. But my dad said, no, 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 no. And then me and my girlfriend had an agreement. Yeah, had an agreement that didn't succeed because okay, let me not share this. But when she was coming back from Lebanon, I was like, okay, I wanted to get married, and my dad said no. But now I'm out of the university. I don't have a stable job, but I think we can do something because we've been holding to each other since high school until now, and we don't want to like to mess or maybe to get to a point whereby maybe I'll start maybe dating someone else or maybe she start dating someone else because we had dated for a very long time. So we decided like when she's coming to the country, when she lands in the country, I will take her to my home for a proper introduction because my family members already knew about her because the first person to know about her was Grace. I said that before in high school, and then during Grace's wedding, she came home, or even before Grace's wedding. This is a secret I'm sharing that even Grace and Mom don't know. When I was in Form 3, when I was in Form 3, it was during Christmas time. I was in the village. Yeah, that was after introducing her to Grace in school. So in December, it was Christmas time. I was in the village, and she decided to come home. She decided to come home. But now from Mombasa, I'm here, Jamel. It's okay. From Mombasa to my village, it's a bit far. It's a bit far, and for her, she didn't know about the timing. So she she came until a place called Matanomane. Grace and Mom, I know you know that. So she came until Matanomane, but it was late. If you want to know any secrets on Dida, be good to my Rosh's Grace. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, so she came to a place called Matanomane, and it was really late. And when she was coming, I think she lied to her mom of where she was going. So in the village, when it's late, sometimes it's very difficult to get vehicles going back to town. So she didn't reach my home, but she was very close. So I took a motorbike. I went there. I met her with another cousin of mine. His name is Florian. Yeah, so we went there. We met her. We had like 30 minutes, between 30 minutes and an hour together. And then she took a matatu or a vehicle back to town. Yes. So that was the first time now she was coming to my place. And I was like, she stays in town. I stay in the village. If she can come to my village and still stay with me, then there was no reason for me like to find another girlfriend or another lady. And she did. We went back to school, and she didn't even say like, "Oh, you come from the village, or you come from like your place is this and that." It was Grace Nimbea. Yes, Grace Nimbea. Mama, you know that. Mama, you know that. So done with that. So when she was coming, I called Grace. I said, "Sis, you know what? Your in-law is coming back to the country. She's landing on this date, and she'll be landing at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. So I have to travel to Nairobi to pick her up, and then we had an agreement that when she comes, I will take her to the village to my parents for a proper introduction. So I don't have a stable job. I don't have a stable job maybe to plan a big function, for the introduction. But I'm letting you know because you are my elder sis and I'm traveling to Nairobi. But don't tell anyone. This is a secret. Hey, she lied. Mapenzi wewe. And yeah, she lied that maybe she has an aunt who is um, who is staying in a place called Magweni, where Pastor Ezekiel has his church. So it's like halfway the journey to my village. So instead of going there, I think she went there and then she came to my place. Yeah, so she was scared of missing a vehicle, Mama Lala. Yeah, so she couldn't reach my home because now it was in the village. And during those times, we didn't have many vehicles like going from the village to, that was wise of you. Yeah, so she didn't have, we didn't have vehicles that were coming from the village to town at night. Yeah, so I told her, like, you can't come home. You just stay there. I'll take a motorbike, come and meet you there, and then you go back so that maybe you don't get into trouble also with your mom. Yeah, so she went back. So when she was coming back, I from Lebanon, I called my Mama Guba. And told girl, you can call her Mama Baraka. Call her Mama Baraka. She's Mama Nema because Grace is Nema, but I normally like calling her Mama Baraka. She's my mom. Yeah. So naenda kulala kweli. Naenda kalale mama. Yeah, so when she was coming back to the country, as I was traveling to Nairobi, I called Sis. So I told her about the issue that her in-law was coming from Lebanon and I was going to Nairobi to pick her up. And I told her not to tell anyone. Maybe the only person I allowed her to tell him was my brother-in-law. But Sis told my brother-in-law, Karisa Kalama. Karisa Kalama was in the chat, and then called mom. And you know what he said? Because this is mom who told me about that. Hey, mom, mambo, okopoa. When did you last talk to your son? And mom was like, I talked to him in the morning. Do you know where he is right now? I said, definitely he's in his house in Mombasa because it was at night. I was traveling on a night bus. Definitely he's in Mombasa in his house because he's from work. He called me in the morning when he was going to work. Hey, he lied to you. He's traveling to Nairobi. Why? Eh? Your son is traveling to Nairobi. Anaenda kufanya nini huko? Like, what is he going to do over there? And he didn't tell me. And then he was like, anaenda kukuchukulia mkaza mwana. Like he's going to take, okay, Mama Baraka Barikiwa. Yeah, like he's going to pick your daughter-in-law. But don't tell him. You see, me, I told Grace not to tell anyone. She decided to tell mom, and she's telling mom not to tell me. Yeah, so I went to Nairobi. I got to Nairobi. I went to the airport. So I had a friend. I had a friend who we went to this. Not a friend, but two friends that we went to. They are mutual friends. Me and my wife. They are our mutual friend. One, his name is Emmanuel Kahindi. The other one is Lynn. The other one is Lynn. They were in Nairobi, but they are our mutual friend. So I called them that my girlfriend is coming back in the country. So I want you to accompany me to the airport so that we can go and pick her up. So we went there, three people, me, my friend Emmanuel, and the other one, Lynn. So we went, we picked her up. Maybe next time when I'll be narrating this story, I'll be showing you photos. Thanks, Mom Tolkar. Yeah, I'll be showing you photos of that, like the memories. Yeah, we went to pick her up, and then yeah. Hey guys, I have an amazing roommate. Imagine I have a cup of he brought me a cup of uji wa wimbi. Yeah, so he was smiling. He was smiling there. I think it's because of the story that I'm giving here. Amejua hiyo story ni kali. Yeah. So yeah, Grace is a snitch. Twinny! Hey, Twinny, were you in the bush, Twinny? Hey, welcome, Twinny. How are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful day. Been bushing, listening. I know, I know. The other person I know is in the bush is Helen Akoya. Wewe Helen, toka huko. Jerry Gorgeous sees blessings from Aunt Olga. Yeah, so uh, Grace is a snitch, so she reported me to mom. Yeah, but I know she did it out of in good faith because she was happy for me. Yes, I was listening to you try to call when she boarded and and cried. Wow, 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 wow. Hey, hey, sawa. And hey, and blessings. Hi, how are you? Sigma Mo, I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, welcome. Sigma Mo, feel at home, feel at home. Yeah, and Jerry. Hey, kumbo nanisikiza Jerry. Twini. Hey, Anne, Anne utalipia hii story. Anne, you'll pay for this story because you are the one who has requested for this. I'm telling you, you'll pay for this. So let's proceed. So I picked her up, took a taxi to town, CBD, and then because she had to freshen up, take a shower, because we were supposed to take a night bus back to Mombasa. So I went to the hostel that I used to stay. I went to the hostel that I used to stay. Masim Dama is in the chat. Masim Dama was still in the same hostel, though for me, it reached a point I went to. God bless your roommate for us. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I let me take a sip, by the way. So I went to the hostel. I took her to the hostel that I used to stay because I had gone to another hostel, but the manager of the hostel was a very close friend to me, and also I had a lot of friends who were still staying in the same hostel. So I took her there. I talked to the manager, and she was given a room like to freshen up. That was like 2 o'clock in the evening, and then we were supposed to catch a bus um, around 7 in the evening. Yeah, so we went there. Masi Mudama was there, and other friends. They met my girlfriend. So for me, I was there, but most of my friends knew that I had a girlfriend who was out of the country. That's how I was able to be focused. Yeah, so we came to Mombasa. We came back to Mombasa, and when she landed, after 15 days, that is 2 weeks, I took my girlfriend home. Hmm. You hugged tight and cried. Where? Anne, actually, your mom is here. Mom is here, a very beautiful lady. Yeah, Masi Mudama is here. Masi Mudama met my girlfriend during that time. That's why um, I told you that Massimo Dama is my friend. We met in the hostel and we've been friends since then. Yeah, so so she came home, we went home, and then 2 weeks after she arrived, a nice bath or nice bus, Jerry. What am I hearing? Night bus, night bus, like the buses that travel at night. And told girl, you are overthinking. Stop overthinking. Yeah, the night bus. So I took a bus from Nairobi to Mombasa. We traveled at night. Twinny, Twinny, I see Anne has requested for this story, but she has decided violence. Mercy hi from Antol Girl. Grace says Anne laughing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we took a night bus. We traveled at night, and we came to Mombasa. I took her to her home, and then I went back to town, got some stuff, a cake, and we celebrated with the family. The mom was there because they knew me. Yeah, because when I was coming from Nairobi, every time I have a break going home, I used to go to their home. Sometimes she used to send me like, take this to my mom, all that stuff. Yeah, that's how they knew I was serious. That's how they knew I was serious with the relationship. Yeah, so 2 weeks after she arrived, because I had already hinted my sister Grace, oh, sorry, it was typed, it typed itself. Oh my God, violence, violence, I see, violence. And you'll pay for this. You'll pay for this story, and Bishop Dida, the King of Kuwait, greetings. That is my amazing sis from Nigeria. Susie Global Concept, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so because I have stopped, but you'll pay for it. My royal sees you'll pay for this story. This story, I think this is the first time I'm sharing this story, because even some of the segments, I'm sure someone like Mercy didn't know the whole story. Grace, there are instances that Mercy knows that Grace doesn't know. Mama is there. There are things that she doesn't know. Now she knows. So this is a very big story. So, uh, Anne, Anne, you'll pay for this. Yeah, so the global concept is nice to see you here. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome, my dear sis from Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria. So Nigeria is well represented here. We are still on our birthday series. Nico. Hey, Nate, I hope umeziba masikio, Nate. Yeah, so because they had already hinted my sis, and I said, she's a snitch in a way, but she did it out of in good faith, because she was so happy for me the time that we had spent with my girlfriend. And then I had gone to Nairobi to study. My girlfriend had traveled out of the country, and now she's back, and we're still together. Grace Royal Sis, thanks for the confirmation. Yeah, so I told her that I'm going to pick her up at Nairobi, and then when we come, um, um, I want to take her. I want to take her to my parents for introduction. So my sis Grace was so happy about this. So together with my brother-in-law, they organized for a party. Can I call it a party or an introduction or a homecoming, something like that? Yeah, so get monetized, I pay money. It's not the problem. Money is not the problem. It's okay, but I still have a buy me coffee. Yeah, I will be monetized. Don't worry, don't worry. But sometimes, Anne, she sleeps one eye open. From taking breakfast, I'm serious with life. Okay, okay. Yeah, so my sis Grace and my brother-in-law, the better three-quarter, yeah, so they organized for a very quick party. And I had a cousin brother that we used to work together. Yeah, we got a vehicle, and we traveled home. So 15 days after she arrived in Kenya, I took her to my parents, and we had a small party. All my siblings were there. Some of the close relatives were there, and we did an introduction, and it was a successful one, simple but successful one. Yeah, so we did an introduction, and then we went back to town, and like the journey to marriage had started. Yeah, Susie, I see you. Anton Girl says, Grace, oops, even if I was mom, I couldn't sleep. This is juicy tea. Yeah, but me, I got out of campus without BF. Eh? Eh? Nothing. Wait. But I think I was still too young. Sawa. Good job, Nate. Boyfriend, no problem. Okay, so um, this now, the story I was giving you about the CBO, because I was connecting the story of me getting into politics, the ideas that I had, and it was during this time that I had started, I had started this project and the CBO. It was during that time when my girlfriend had landed back to the country, and I took her for an introduction to my parents and my family after 2 weeks. 2 weeks after she landed. And then now the next step was for me to go to her home for an introduction. Unfiltered Maria, I see you, Nate, you could have chopped onions. Yeah, no, good job, Nate. I read that. Yeah, so I think we are good. And I think you are good. I want to go back to the story um, of the CBO but I'll still connect. I will still connect because after I took her for an introduction at home, I think I took like because that was in August 20. Okay, let me not say the year, but it was in August. So we went home in August 25th, and guys, maybe even my sis Grace didn't realize about this date, but most of our stuff we did on the 25th. This 25th day, because my anniversary is on 25th of August. So most of our stuff we did on 25th, because the 25th day is very significant to us, especially when we were dating. So like I did my introduction on 25th of August, and then I went for an introduction. I've forgotten the month, but it was on 25th, introduction at her place. Uh, I think it was in April 25th. And then I did my engagement. We did our engagement on 25th of February. And then we did our traditional wedding on 25th. Was it on 25th or 24th? 24th, 24th of August 2018. And our wedding was on 25th of August 2018. So the 25th stuff kept on repeating itself because it is a very significant date for us. Nate 80 divorce online. And yes, and they could have dumped me, the gender. Now I dated online other day, but I have never met him, but already divorced online. Which one, Nate? Because you told us that you had three. Dating is not easy. What of marriage? Yes, so I think you're good there, untold girl. Yes, so that was my dating life up to introducing her to the family, and also I went for an introduction to their family, and I will do a segment of that maybe during the time when I'll be doing maybe anniversary stuff one of these fine days. Yeah, I will talk about that. But for now, let's go back to the story of the CBO. So when I was out of the university, I told you about this CBO that I registered, and we are about to end, guys. We are about to end. I don't want to finish the whole juice. We still have 1 week to talk uh, about uh, about my life after university. So the community-based organization I registered still exists. It's only that we had a website that was existing. We had a website that was existing, but if you have a website, you have to host it. So the person who was hosting it for us, we were supposed to pay him, but there's some stuff that happened that we had to stop. And When also I stepped down from the race, um, some of this stuff, which I was doing with the community-based organization, I stopped them. But those who are in school, we continued supporting them. Some of them uh, got good grades, and at a certain point, there's this particular one I was talking about. It got to a point that I had to resign my job. I didn't have money. That is later on. I didn't have money, and we had to support him together with my mom. Sometimes, getting money out of our pockets, out of mom's pocket. But he did well. He did well in high school. Yeah. So that is it. I was trying to bridge this gap that I was talking about, and this time I was still in the race. So I had to register this community-based organization, which still exists. Even the other day, I renewed the certificate. We have the members, and the members there are from the community. Even I'm planning, though I will share this with you later on, so that even if you are in a position to chip in any way, I know it's one way also of giving back to the community and supporting the community. Yeah, because I cannot say like I was doing it because of the politics, but I know there's a gap in the community that has to be bridged, and the only way to bridge it is through such a CBO, because we have those who have good talents, but there's no one to look for them. Like many people or the government and the organization normally focus on only the ones who perform well in exams, but those who are good in co-curriculum activities, there's no one who is even looking for them. There are other people who are very good in good actors, like in drama, like in school we have the drama clubs, and then when you come back to class, they are not good. But after primary or after high, mostly after primary, maybe they didn't perform well. They don't go to high school, so there is no one who is there like to hold their hands or to help them, like to help them in life, maybe to transition to high school or to get skills, or even nowadays you have the YouTube. We have YouTube. They can even do something on YouTube. So I think the community-based organization is a tool which is good for the community. Even going forward, I will revamp it. I will revamp it, and we will be back. We will be back and do something for our community. So we are at 1 hour 50 minutes. In the next 10 minutes, I'll be ending. I don't want to finish all the juice today. Tomorrow will be another story. I'll be talking about where I was working, and that story is juicy. That story is juicy because it will lead to um, another story on Wednesday about our wedding, and then on Thursday, it will lead to another story of how I ended up in Kuwait. And on Friday, I'll share a bit of my life in Kuwait. And then on Saturday, we have our giveaway. Which part am I skipping? Antolga, let me try to see, because I was missing the chat. How? Nate, at divorce, dating is not easy. Nate, marriage ni kibarua. Maria Ariba babe, hey, NK, imagine a full-time girl who do online thing, YT, my job, etc. So someone needs my attention. Yes, Nate, laughing, it's impossible. But no regret, still I have a long way to go. Yeah, Nate, you're still young, don't worry. Nate, absolutely. Hayezi make NK. Nate, you are busy, booked, and blessed. Yes, darling mom. And Nate haiwezi hata kidogo. Nate, Njeri, Nate, msiconfuse. Aki nafasi kujua ka walikista. Ann, Ann, utanipia pesa ngapi historia? Ann. Ann, how much will you pay for this story? In a sounds of opera. And we need a full segment of this story. This story, yes, is of opera. Lakini inataka, you guys, you need to chop money so that you can get the full juice of the story. In a sounds of opera, yes, darling Ann. Sai ni kufocus kiasi. Jerry he is skipping that part. Yes, good toil for the community. Yes, I'm busy booked, my mom has said. Yes, Nate. So, Anne, how much money are you going to pay for this story? Because you've gotten the story for free. Though, yes, I've skipped some part like that one. I see you still insist that you want to know if we kissed or not. Oh my God. Anne, when you When Mambaya, as we are having fun, guys, you can check who is live. You tell me where you want us to go, because in the next 7 minutes I'll be ending this live stream. Stop skipping juicy parts, asking for 99 others. I know, but you and the 99 others, how much money are you going to pay? How much money are you going to pay? Because I want to come and make a movie about my story, and I put it on Netflix. Eh? True Ann. Oh, Mercy. Wewe pia Mercy pia wewe nao unanisukuma huko. You guys, you need to pay. You need to pay for my story. Single hookups, I see you. Single hookups, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. When I see single hookups, I remember that song. Welcome, single hookups. Twinny, you are still there. Just tell me, Twinny. These people here are forcing me to like tell them the full juicy of the story. Are they supposed to pay or not? You're my Twinny. Are they supposed to pay for the story or not? Twinny, if you're still there. Because this story is juicy. Tumevuta viti hapa alafu urukeruke. Wow. Tutaita harambee. I'm short of words, and I'm short of words, like yani umeamua leo ni violence. Leo umeamua ni violence. Okay, I will tell you, but not today. Sawa. As the birthday series continues, I will tell you. All right? I will tell you. Sawa. So stay tuned. I think, hello everyone, I'm looking for Mnyama. No Wanyama. Wanyama is finished. Hey, but Nan, wewe naona nyota bado iko. I saw your video last night. Money is not the problem. I repeat, money is not the problem. Sawa. Sawa, my royalties. Sawa. So I will respond to that question. Antol girl. I will respond to that question because we still have 1 week. We still have 1 week of the birthday series. So just keep coming. And I like the way Anne, today, yani umekuwa makini. I guess even the giveaway that we'll have on Saturday, these are the people who will win. Natecho toka hapa, go dance. Gulshan Food Secret, my dear, says, how are you doing, Dada Gulshan? Welcome. Gulshan is my amazing sis from Pakistan. Masi Mudama says, hi Nate. And tall girl says singles. Single hookup says Nate toka hapa go dance. Na wewe singles nawe bado wanyama huko kwako wako na neema, wako na nyota. Yeah, so guys, we have 3 minutes to go. Could you please check where you want us to go so that I can set the raid? You know, sometimes I enjoy when I see I'm almost 2 hours because I normally want to raid someone so that I can be on the charts too. Really, Nyota dead? No, it's not dead. It's not dead. I saw you alive yesterday. It was doing really well. Single bado wanyama wana baraka. Kwa single bado kuna baraka. Take us to Ifeanyi Cool. Okay, that's nice. That's nice one. Yeah, so you guys stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow. That's yesterday. Yes, that's yesterday. Have you done another one today? Twende kwa Laura ukimaliza. So decide today. Have you seen it? Today I haven't checked on your end. But I checked yesterday. I saw the Nyota was Nyotaring. Yeah. So we have Ifeanyi. We have a suggestion. We go to Ifeanyi or Laura. So Nate says Laura. Okay, Laura. It's Laura. So you guys, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence here. Those are boys from YT. Okay. Thoughts. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence and your support. Your support is always appreciated here. You guys, you are amazing. You've been with me here for 2 hours. I really appreciate your company and your support. All right? May you be blessed. May God see you through. May God answer all the desires of your hearts. And may God give you good health so that we meet here tomorrow for the next episode. Where is this Shakahola girl? Secret. Nache. Okay, she started 10:03. Nate, is it the one that says Black Mondays memories, happy anniversary, dear grandma? Oh, yeah, it's that one. Okay, amen. Let today, bro. Keep up the good work, Mr. Dida. Thank you so much, Moving Wheels 26. Thank you for coming. Paul Ayub also is showing up. Dida, hey, Paul. Welcome. We've come to the end of the live stream. I know you are late, but better late than never. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate your presence here. May God bless you so much. Samuel Ngoro, you are late. I'll tell Grace to write you as a late comer. But thank you for coming, my dear brother. I really appreciate your presence here. Hello, everyone here. Mko aje, tuko poa. I saw one watching. I ended. Who? You, Nate? I will test today again. Oh, okay. So we have 4 million people in the house. So guys, please, if you haven't given the live stream a thumbs up, please do that. Give the live stream a thumbs up because we are ending this live stream. We are going to the secret of Laura. Secret of Laura is our amazing sis also. Let's go support her. I want to record another later. Okay. Paul, tuko fresh kabisa. So those who have just joined, you are late, but better late than never. We've come to the end of the live stream. We have been here for 2 hours and 2 minutes. So we are going to support our DSCs, Secret of Laura. So I hope you guys, you know the command, DIDA raid, blue heart, white heart. All right. Yeah, so that is the command. As long as you put a white hat and a blue hat, you are good. DIDA raid. Let's go support our sister. Bye until tomorrow for the next episode. I love you. I love you. I love you. And kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah.